This is a real quick video on how to get content and store it in a variable. Um, Turn this off down here. Give me a minute. Anyways, this is a real quick video on how to get content and store it into a variable. So as I click on this thumbnail down here in the lower left with the girl, it shows up there. The video shows up there. As I click on this image thumbnail, this shows up there. And how I click on this image thumbnail, this is an image, the video shows up there. And also this stuff changes as well. I want to tell you how I did that. Let me tell you what the components are. You have these thumbnail images, then you have these YouTube videos, and then you have this descriptive text for each of the video that changes. So what I did, what this video does, if you go down in the bottom left hand corner, you're not going to be able to see it because my browser window is, let me see if I can close it. I'm trying to close this. Okay, now let me see if you see it. Yeah, okay. So what you have going on is in the bottom left-hand window, left-hand corner, down here, this number 2 changes every time I click. So if I click on thumbnail 1, that changes to a 1. If I click on thumbnail 2, that changes to 2. Okay. I put that there so I could do a conditional statement. I really didn't need to do that. I figured out how I can do it simpler, and I'm going to do that. But I wanted to explain how you can get content that is stored in element, that you can, how you can get contextual text, or how you can get your content that's stored in an element like a paragraph and have it stored to a variable. This video is about how to get content that's on your website and store it into a variable. So if you have a paragraph and you want to store the content of that paragraph into a variable, this is how to do that. Or if you have a div and you want to store the content of that div into a variable, this is how you do it. If you go down here, sorry, right here, section ID called demo. What happens is document get element by ID demo, and it enters a number 1. And then it stores that content into a variable. Right here, document get element by demo, enter HTML. This doesn't equal anything except a variable. It goes back into the variable. And then once I've got it into a variable, I run a comparison statement. But the truth of the matter is I can just do this. And sometimes you overthink things and you make them more complicated than they need to be. And the truth of the matter is I can just do that, I think. Let me make sure. Hitting F5. Yeah, I can just do that and it'll work. So I'm going to do that for all of these, but I just wanted to make sure